Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, Precious and Battery Metals Summit 2018, and it's nearing the end here, but last but not least, we have Group 10 Metals here. Michael Rowley, the President and CEO, wants to give us for the first time at Commodity-TV an insight into his company. Welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah, Group 10 Metals, what's the company about?
Very exciting company, growth stage, and perfectly suited for this show, being both precious metals and battery metals. We're very much focused on the PGE nickel-copper space, also some cobalt, and particularly at the Stillwater project in Montana.
Okay, perfect. The Stillwater project I know very well, because Stillwater, I interviewed the guys a lot of times. And maybe you can elaborate a bit on the project. What happened this year, 2018? What have you done? What have you inherited? Some core, of course, What's going on?
It's been a very big year for us. This is only our first year on the ground. We made the acquisition last year, expanded it this year. You mentioned Stillwater. We actually were completing this acquisition while they were completing their acquisition of Stillwater for $2.2 billion. So that was in 2017. Since that time, we've expanded our ground position, brought in an enormous amount of historic core and data, compiled
how much core do you have there?
Almost 12,000 meters. And the database in total includes almost 28,000 meters.
Oh, that's nice to have, I would say.
It's brilliant to have. And the thinking there is that we're the first to bring this Platte Reef model out of South Africa to the Stillwater complex, despite the known parallels between these systems. So it's very exciting stuff.
That's interesting. Great. So then what's the work plan on that? I mean, you have that core, obviously. First of all, you were occupied, I would say, with a lot of evaluating the core, researching the core, if everything looks the way how you wanted it. But what's now next?
A very exciting year for us, absolutely. And we brought all that together. We have now relogged that core. It was drilled for a variety of targets across the claim block. Again, we're the first ones to bring this land position together, 25-kilometer span of claim blocks. That's enough to host as many as 8 flat reef deposits by size. And if you look at our figures, you'll see that we actually have geophysical anomalies that are suitable for deposits of that size and type. And what's even better is the core that you mentioned actually shows us long intervals of copper nickel sulfide mineralization with PGEs in the right place. So
fantastic.
The news to come in the coming months is the results of that relogging effort and our work on the ground this year. We did some extensive mapping and prospecting programs, and we brought all that data together, and we're going to produce here in the coming months a very exciting 3D model of the whole package and how that relates to the geophysics. And the point is that the best parts have not been drilled. The conductive highs have not been tested.
And that's the next one you want to drill then?
That will be next year, absolutely.
So how many meters do you think you are drilling?
The first programs could be 5,000 meters.
Okay, to what depths?
These don't have to be deep. One thing that's, a further thing that's very attractive about Stillwater is that it's a layered magmatic system like Bushveld, but in Bushveld it's still in place, it's still flat-lying. At Stillwater it's been tipped up 60 degrees. So all this lovely mineralization comes to surface.
Oh, okay.
Very amenable to mining and very amenable to exploration.
So open pittable like?
Open pittable. We like the Platte Reef example of the underground bulk mining scenario. And with Sibanye immediately to the north of us, it would actually be a simple matter to carry on from there underground, actually.
That makes really sense, yeah.
Makes a lot of sense.
Absolutely. What is money in the bank to do that?
We have about $250,000 in the bank at present. We've brought in $800,000 in warrants. We have a further $3 million in the money warrants at present.
And they will also be exercised so that you are fine for next year to do that. Yeah, fantastic.
Well, I think you'll also see us do a raise. We're going to do a promotional effort here coming into the shows of January and March, and we'll get these results out from the season and from the modeling effort. And we're excited.
Yeah, I believe that.
We're on to big things.
Yeah. No, that's absolutely. I mean, you're in elephant territory, that's for sure, because the Stillwater mine is phenomenal. Yeah, and so from that side, that is fantastic. So maybe you want to touch shortly on the other projects you have, just to name them.
Yeah. Well, we are a metallic group company, and in keeping with that philosophy, We believe in acquiring good assets, consolidating big land positions in good districts during the bear market. So when you get good land at bear market prices. So we've done that in Ontario with a high-grade project, gold, and around Wellgreen, now Nickel Creek Platinum in the Yukon, in the Kluane Belt. And these are excellent projects, and we've actually had good interest in partnerships or sale of those assets now in order for us to focus on Montana and Stillwater.
That's a real focus then. Super.
Definitely.
Who are the shareholders of the company? Of your company?
We are a growth stage company. We had about 51 million shares out. Insiders and close associates of ours are about 40% of the company. High net worth, our own networks. We're just beginning to get institutional interest. We have 2 institutions beginning now, and that is something that will expand. We've had very good meetings here in Zurich.
Good. Glad to hear that.
A key point maybe about some of the eyes that are upon us. I should mention Dave Broughton joining
I know
our
him, Dr.
advisory
Broughton.
board. Yes,
I know Dr.
wonderful
Broughton
fellow.
well, yeah, super guy. Yeah.
So he is the Flat Reef discoverer from Ivanhoe,
See. Okay.
and he's very excited by what we have in Montana, and he's joined the team. We're very grateful to have him. That complements some other very experienced people from Stillwater that we have there, Dr. Craig Bowe, and also the geologist that drilled a lot of the core that we have.
Oh, that's
So
very good to have.
It adds up very well.
Because he knows the property inside out, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
That's what you want to have.
Absolutely. So that shows the scale of this project and the kind of eyes that are on it.
Fantastic. Well, great. There was a super insight. Thank you very much. And I presume that we meet us at PDAC when you are a step further.
I look forward to it.
Fantastic. Great. Thank you very much. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, it was Michael Rowley from Group 10 Metals. And you heard it. They have had a very busy 2018, of course. They're obviously in the right, not only jurisdiction, but at the right location in Elephant Territory, just a site of the Stillwater mine in Montana. And for next year, the drills start to turn, and we look forward to some good results. So check out the company. Thanks for watching us. Bye-bye from Zurich.